Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are here back with the Shadows Within Backstage Brawl. We await the guests, the Mighty and Leo Blade. I'm live. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just inviting everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day, good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you may be. Go check out the companies IWA, BGW, AOWE, XPWF, DPW, KCW, RCW, TPW, VCW, SCW, MMW. All right. Sounds good, sir.
Hello?
Hello.
Yep.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I had to reset my phone.
You are all good. We were all waiting in suspense for what your big announcement here.
Okay, is Leo on?
I am adding him in right now.
Uh,
Here he is.
he's in?
Yep.
Hold up, Leo. So basically, the big announcement is with the success of Leo's title reign, I'm introducing a mixed tag team championship. So that championship will be the vacant U.S. tag team championships. It'll be mixed tag. But the way that those titles will be defended will be in Iron Man match rules only.
Oh,
So,
that's gonna be awesome.
and then two, the women's intercontinental championship will be rebranded to the U.S. Women's Championship, and it will be defended under the same rules. Now, that will be some of this kind of something that Leo kind of brought to the company, like with the whole proving it and the whole U.S. Championship kind of being one of the bigger titles. So I'm pretty much uh, putting it out there for people to step it up. Like everybody said they want to be the best, and like Leo said, he proved it in the ring. So that's what we're gonna do. The women's intercontinental championship is gonna be no more after 24, and it'll be rebranded to the U.S. and it'll be defending Iron Man only or Iron Woman only.
Yeah.
And we're still gonna be going by the point system as well. And then two, we still gonna do that tag tournament, but it won't be for the vacant U.S. tag titles. It'll be for the regular tag team titles. So as of now, we only have one set of tag team titles. In that tournament that we're gonna have to introduce the new tag teams, that tag team will challenge whoever the current tag team champions are once the tournament concludes.
Wow.
But
Incredible,
like I
Leo.
said,
Look what you've already done. You spanned
yeah.
that.
So pretty much thanks to the success that he's had with that, I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity for somebody else to kind of step up and be like that workhorse too. Because like I said, it ain't always got to be about the world championship, and Leo has proven that. And I know everybody wants to be the world champion, world this and world that, but like I say, when you get to the point where you have the world champion calling out the U.S. champion, that's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a huge problem. And that, like, it's nothing negative towards Devo or nothing like that, but that's a problem. that title shouldn't be more important to get than the world title. So I just wanted to make sure he was a part of that and hearing that because if it wasn't for him, I don't think the U.S. title scene would be as important as it is. And if you look at, I don't know if you guys are able to see the numbers for WrestleMania, but the show that that him and AJ started, I think we had almost 170 views. We ain't
Incredible.
never had that. We ain't never had that many views off of a pay per view. So that means people are watching, people are caring, and they are connecting with. And I know that had to been the match to set it off. So
It did start off the night, and it definitely captivated the rest of the night going forward.
yeah, so I just wanted to let him know that I really do appreciate him even being here because that kind of changed the game. And I don't know no other company that's kind of moving in the direction we're moving as far as like with the mid card scene. Not saying that the world title scene is not doing what it's supposed to do, but if you look at our mid card scene, it's real strong. I think it's the strongest it's ever been.
It's just
But
growing them for the world title scene one day, or even whatever title they want going forward.
Or I mean, I could be a double champion. I mean, who knows? Who knows at this point?
yeah, and see, and that's the thing about IWA. I don't care if you're a double, triple, or quadruple champion. If you win the belt, you don't have to surrender the other.
Well,
I don't.
Larry, see Larry,
Yeah,
look
you
what we
don't have
talked
to
about.
surrender nothing. You said what?
I was telling Larry, see Larry, look, remember what we talked about earlier? Remember what I talked about?
yes,
You
freaking.
don't. I'm
We
not.
also
I'm
we
not.
also had a discussion about him hosting his own pay-per-view one day.
Oh, that was another thing. I was going. I see. Great minds think alike. So I was gonna say something about that too. So I didn't even
Merry
want to talk about it now, but
Christmas.
since y'all said that, so you know how I was even looking for logos for it, and I couldn't really find no good logos because it kept bringing up like a lion. But I was thinking about doing because I don't know if you noticed, I've been doing pay per views based off of some of the talent or whatever like that. And with Leo having like a strong showing since he's been here, I was thinking about doing a pay per view. Now he can tweak the name if he sees fit, but the pay per view I had was going to be called the Leo Blade Invitation, where pretty much every match will be like a prove it type of match, like a match where you really have to prove that you like that guy. And if,
Boy,
like I talked to you about, Larry, you get to. I will let him book the matches that he wants to see, and that's why it's called the Leo Blade Invitation. All the matches that he would like to see with the talent that we have, he would get to book the show as far as the matches, and then we would just play the matches out.
All right. Hell yeah. That's
I
gonna be
mean,
fucking awesome. I was literally asking him, like, how do you feel? Maybe do you think you might be able to host your own show one day on here? And then freaking look what happened.
Yeah, I was already thinking about that shit. I was literally thinking about that shit, and I was like, I wonder how he would feel about that if I was to ask, like, would he be cool if like a pay per view would be names and like his. I think, like I said, he don't built up a name enough to where I don't even think nobody would even really be bothered by that. Because, like I said, if you have an aura, you have an aura. You really can't dispute the aura that some people have. So, and I think that's gonna make a lot of people step up. Look at AJ Woods now. You can't really say nothing about that guy. That guy stepped up his game, and he kind of seemed like, okay, cool. This is what I need to work on. And then look who he facing next. Cut from the same cloth as Leo Blade. So just think about that. That's going to boost his. I think that match, him losing, helped him more than it would have helped him if he would have won.
oh, oh, I'm glad Mr. Davis is in here. Oh, y'all gonna let me run my own pay per view. Oh,
Yes, sir.
CJ Frost, handicap match, 3 against 1.
Oh my god. What abusive of power here. Let's
Oh
do
my
it. Let the
god.
people speak.
oh, oh man, this is gonna be great. Listen.
You
All I'm gonna
just
say is,
let the inmate
uh,
run the
oh
asylum.
man, inmate will definitely run the asylum. Dear God Almighty,
Oh yeah,
listen.
because the other pay per views I got, Larry know about one of them. Fright Night. That's the one that he's hosting. That he's booking the part on.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if y'all talked about that yet, but he got his on pay-per-view fight night.
Right.
He'll be book, yeah, he'll book the matches that he likes, that he will want to see, and it don't matter like if you're in the storyline for that one night, everything is kind of off the table, and we just running matches.
Very
It is
much.
what it is. Yeah, it's just running matches and seeing who come out on top. It don't have to be storyline based. We all kind of know that we can kind of break the fourth wall here. I'm not one of those guys where we can't break the fourth wall. Of course, there's gonna be people who want to fight each other. Okay, let them fight for that one night.
That.
It don't have to mean shit.
Huh.
People want to
What?
wrestle.
Hey, look here, look here, Frost. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. This ego will not be blown up. I will not
Let's
be
not
taking.
be taking
Yes,
shots
you
at
are.
any
Yes, you
shenanigans.
are, Frost. You have signed a contract with this prestigious company, sir. You will partake in anything. You will partake in anything that I damn well please.
Wait,
And if
wait.
I
So
say
basically, to
that,
be clear, since Leo is hosting the show, does that mean he's in charge of damages?
Uh, we can talk about the details on the stream. Actually, how that would work.
listen, CJ, I'm not about to do that to you, bro. I'm not about to do that to you, bro. But I will say
No,
this
he's
though.
not.
I will say this though. All y'all little fuckers in that locker room, y'all better be nice to me. That's all I know. That's all
If
the hell
he
I know.
doesn't have to pay for the bills, he will be mean.
Right. Y'all better be nice to me. That's all the hell I know. But I will say this. I will say this, Mighty. I will
Uh,
be honored to have my own pay per view. I think it's a time damn well coming. I think it's a long time coming, and I think it will be one of the better pay per views of the year.
oh
Guaranteed.
yeah.
Shut your mouth, CJ. Shut your mouth. Shut your lip. Shut your lip.
Oh man, he ain't having it,
He,
huh?
he ain't having. He already know. Don't he already know? He already know what's up. I'll put him in a gauntlet man so freaking fast. But no, CJ is. I have mutual respect for Mr. Frost. I have mutual respect for him. I will say that. I have mutual respect to a
CJ,
certain
man.
to a certain
If,
extent.
if people only knew what CJ have done for me, man, he was one of the ones who told me. Not, I ain't gonna lie, when I first started IWA, I was intimidated and I wanted to change my style. And he was one of the ones who told me not to change what I was doing because it was different.
Yeah.
And he said, we don't have nothing like this. It's different. He said, just keep doing exactly what you're doing. So, of course, certain things gonna change, but it's gonna stay the same IWA. But the thing that I do here that's different that I want to introduce is not like a Cyber Sunday type situation, but y'all know what y'all like to see. Y'all know what y'all want to see. So why not let some of the talent book a pay per view and have their own pay per view concept of what they would want to see for like one night? Because I think Hustle Money, they have one called it's called Hustle something. Hustled by Greed. That's Hustle the Money pay per view that's gonna be coming up soon. Chamber has his own pay per view. The horrors of Chambers, the Chambers of Horrors, where it's an elimination chamber match. I think all the matches will be elimination chamber matches, but the one for Chambers. And then Hostility got one coming up after Redemption called Hostility. And then Warpath has his own called Warpath to Glory. So I'm basically trying to like incorporate the talent into the show to where they do feel like bigger than life superstars. Because I'm even working on those. Remember we did the Hall of Game? I'm currently working on that to send those certificates out to those guys so they can actually have it. And then I'm actually trying to work on shirts to have like those made with their logos on the back. So we do feel like we actually really doing this. So that way you don't feel like it's just, yeah, it is a hobby, but then just to feel like, damn, we really doing something, like it feels somewhat real. Because if you think about it, it do feel real, like you getting outside of your comfort zone and you doing something that most people think is foolish, but you just having the time of your life doing it, and then the fact that you're being recognized for it, it could be more than a hobby. It could be more than this. It could be more than that. And why not? Like, why can't it be? So that's what I'm trying. I'm just trying to stand out and be different about it, and try to find different ways to kind of be different. And like I said, CJ has helped me out. Shockwave. be more. Even Leo, when we was in the Kool-Aid company, Leo helped me shape who Mikey was. I didn't even know who I was half the time, and I got compared to him. I don't know how many times, but he helped me out a lot too. So I say all this came together through everybody's help for me.
You've
Like I
always
said, I was new to
said
this.
that you've been through a team effort.
Yeah, I didn't come up with none of this on my own. It took everybody
Hmm.
giving me advice and me going and asking too, because you never not gonna know anything if you ain't asking. So I don't care if I don't think the person like me or not. I'm gonna ask a question anyway, because you want to know. Okay, do you like this? Yeah. Do you think this could be better? Yeah. Do you think I could do less? Yeah. But just ask, because you don't. You can only guess so far what somebody likes.
Hmm.
So I'd
Shout out,
rather ask the talent what they like rather than assume what they like and book it like that.
shout out to the women's division though.
Oh man,
The
Shout out to the
women's
women's division though.
division continues to grow and get more wilder by the day.
yeah. Even though that Mona making that damn decision, she was mad. I don't know if y'all heard Saturday. She was pretty pissed that she lost that belt. She heard that bell ring when she heard somebody else music playing. She stuck her head out the door. She said, "I lost." I was like, "Yeah, you lost." But
Oh my god.
yeah, she's like, "Oh man." She said, "Well, it's cool. I'll do something different."
It's like that
So
after party at the Marriott we went to up there in Vegas that one day.
yeah, she was cool. And it's crazy that, like I said, Mona only has to win the tag team titles and she'll be Grand Slam. And I think Sonya has to win the tag team, she'll be Grand Slam. But with me introducing the US, I think that can add on to make them Grand Slam, or I forget the other name that they have for it.
Well, isn't
But yeah,
Grand Slam literally when you win like all the belts from the company?
I thought it's another one too. I forget what it is. Grand Slam, there's another one.
There's a Grand Slam, there's Triple Crown.
Yeah, Triple Crown. So that would make Mona Triple Crown and Sonya Triple Crown. That's to
Oh,
win the
okay.
tag team.
Yeah, yeah. Triple Crown is when you win like three titles, if I'm
Yeah,
correct.
because I think Daryl, if say for instance, if Williams was still with the company, all he would need to do is win the tag team titles, and then he would be Triple Crown.
Oh, okay.
Because as you can remember, he was the first heavyweight champion, which I'm pretty sure stuff got said about that. But he literally, that match, people literally seen me set that up. It was no cheating involved.
When I did an interview with him, like the first time I met him, I think he actually did talk about that within our interview.
Yeah, 'cause I know some stuff they got said about that. It's like it was favoritism being shown. 'Cause I think he was the first I think he was the first U.S. champion. No, he was the first do or die champion as well. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that's a championship that I would want to see Leo Blade hold only because of the rules of that championship.
There
And
was,
I think
huh?
and the only two guys who really held that belt and made that belt mean something was Scott Wayne and Wildman. I think Scott Wayne beat him by one match. I think Wildman had five successful title defenses, and I think Scott had maybe six. But nobody held that belt longer than a week, I think, other than them two. I think Will's first title defense, he lost it. But Lee, I don't know if you up to date on how that belt works, because it is coming back. I had retired it, but I'm bringing it back. The way
Hmm.
that belt works is the champion chooses his challenger, and he makes a match that he wants. And the way it works is either you do the match or you don't do the match. It's do or die. If you want to do the match, cool, it's a title match. If you don't want to do the match, it's no match, no title, no nothing. You just out of the match. But you have to do the match. It doesn't matter what kind of match he chooses. It can be a multiple man match, a one on one match, handicap match. It's do or die. It's up to you.
I love that name. Do or Die Brooklyn.
Hold on.
The only one who could ever really just defend that belt to the way it needs to be. You could tell Scott Wayne was really hurt when he lost that belt. Because no, he tapped Wildman out for that belt, I believe. Didn't he? Yeah, he tapped Wildman out. Wildman ended up tapping out, losing that belt because nobody could beat Wildman like by pinfall. I don't think Wildman has lost by pinfall since he's been here, which is surprising. He's always been losing by. If he do lose, it'd be by tapping, and that's weird to me too. The way that Scott tapped him out. Because if you could remember, before Leo had the U.S. Championship, VJ held that belt the longest. I think VJ was the longest U.S. champion until Leo got. I think Leo just surpassed VJ.
I believe it.
Remember, nobody could beat VJ. VJ was submitting everybody. Remember when VJ, Leo, before you got here, VJ had his own faction, and he
Oh
was the
wow.
first double champion. Yeah, VJ was the first double champion.
Oh wow.
He had his own faction, where it was uh, damn it, Sadia Vega, Damian Priest, 20 Below, and I think that was it, right? And then he brought his wife in. And VJ was running the show for a while.
And 20
He was running,
Below just won the ladder match at Wrestle Madness.
yeah, so 20 Below is like, yeah, he got a guaranteed title shot as well, too.
Exactly. Very guaranteed.
So VJ at once, VJ was like running the show like real heavy, like the way kind of how Blade Inc. had it in BTK.
Oh,
VJ had it like that. When he had it going. Could
oh
nobody
man.
beat VJ?
Oh man, if he had it
I
like
think
that,
I think
then
yeah, VJ was that guy when IWA started, and I don't really know what happened. I think I know what happened. He ended up sending me an updated claw, and something happened with his stats, and he just started like coming up short on a bunch of his matches because I didn't want to touch none of his stats. But VJ was literally tapping everybody out, and it was supposed to be a match where him and Scott had an ultimate submission match. I think Scott ended up losing his championship before VJ could challenge him for it, so we didn't even do the match at all.
oh man, that's tough.
And that was one of the dream matches that I really want to see. It was even technically, and a lot of people don't know this, but technically at Wrestle Madness, Sir Scott Ryan won the world championship.
Hmm.
Technically, because he got the pin. But
Yeah.
since the match was booked off of people doing their rematches, the belt had to go to Big Bad Baby Daddy. But if we wasn't going off of those rules, your world champion would be Sir Scott Ryan, and Big Bad Baby Daddy and Dollar Bills would be the tag champion.
Understood.
But due to those rules and regulations, the belt goes to Big Baby Baby Daddy, which I'm kind of happy that that match ended the way it did. Because if you see, man, even Larry knows Big Bad Baby Daddy story when he started, like he was like doing it big too. His whole group was doing it big. And then I think he kind of hit a slump too once A-Man joined the company. Because A-Man has not been pinned or submitted since he's been here.
Who has it?
A-Man,
Okay.
nobody has pinned or submitted him since he's been here. So, and now I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to see A-Man versus Leo Blaze, see how that would play out.
Um. Uh.
That
That somebody sent me a request to join in, and here he is.
I already know what this is about. I already know what this is about. Go ahead. I already know what this is about. Leo, this one for you, I think. Go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
I already know what this is about. Go
What are
ahead,
you talking
Wildman.
about? Hold on.
Yeah,
Can y'all hear me?
yeah, we
Yeah.
hear you.
What is it all about? What are you talking about? It's all about, I should have listened to people a long time ago.
Yeah,
I should have listened to the fact that a person was supposed to be part of what I had going on and they betrayed me. I should have listened, but I didn't. I should have listened that he kept constantly messing with the female talent. I let it go. I said maybe he'll,
I know what
come
he's talking
around.
about now. I thought he was talking about what he was talking about last time. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm not trying to start no shit with this, but Wildman always felt a certain person on this call was protected in the Kool-Aid company from fighting. I don't know who this
Oh,
person he could be talking about.
you talking about Mr. Blade?
If that's who you're talking about,
Man,
I never had a conversation. I never had a conversation with Blade besides in the chat, and most of the time he always got something else he has to take care of, which he may have a lot of stuff on his plate,
all right, man.
but I don't know. So In the
I
foreseeable
got
future, me and him will clash, and it's gonna be fun.
well,
I,
like I
I, I,
said,
I like
go
how
you go ahead,
I
Leo.
like how you just went full circle and just ended with it's gonna be fun. I agree with that. I agree with that. I was gonna say something else, but you came around full circle. So I agree. We definitely gonna have some big fun whenever you come back this way. But you got a little issue with Chambers, which I did tell you Chambers is in your way. So handle that, and then come see me after I
Oh,
whoop up on.
I got plenty of time. I got a lot of stuff on my head. I got all these spirits in my head fucking with me, and I need to release all that. Woo! Trust me,
You know
baby.
what? That's what women are for, to release that energy. But I got you though. I mean, I got you. I got you. Listen, Chambers
I don't
is
have a
in your
problem.
way.
I don't have a problem with that. But sometimes you can only release so much. My thing is, sometimes a man has to be put in his place.
So you saying Leo need to be put in his place.
Wait a
Anybody
Oh,
minute,
that's a
okay.
who?
part of me needs to be put in their place. But you know what? My first aggression is gonna be with Chambers' little sidekick, Money Grip. I'm gonna take him out first.
Hey, you know what? Chambers, if you in this chat, by all means, handle that, or he gonna handle you.
Yeah, I
That's
would
all I'm
let
gonna
him in
say.
the chat, but the chat's already full.
Oh well, Chambers will hit him up in the chat. But
Well, hey, I can dip out and then let Chambers jump in.
That's up to you.
Yeah, I'll dip out. And
It's up to you too. I'll jump off. Listen, cause this ain't got nothing to do with me. But this ain't got nothing
These
to do
two
with
just
me.
want to leave.
Right? This ain't got
They're
nothing
like,
to do with
bye.
me, boss. Listen, Chambers, you
all right,
want to join the chat?
we'll jump off.
All
Yeah,
right, step
I
up
can
to the
All
jump
right,
off
bitch.
right now.
all right.
Wild man, are you still with me?
I'm here, sir.
All right. I am gonna add Mr. B more, and we can get this going. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh.
Here we go. See, I was just trying to take care of something very important. I've been disturbed. I'm only gonna get this 2 seconds of my time until I get back doing what I need to do. So hurry up.
Oh, hey, guess what?
One,
That's what she said. Hey, that's what
two,
she said. You only got 2 seconds.
3, 4. All right, time is up. This ain't Chambers. That's respectfully. This is Big Money Grip. And
Oh,
I had
big money.
nothing.
Who?
I just big money grip. I got
Oh
money.
Lord.
I got
Yeah,
stacks of money. I don't know who you think you talking to, but I ain't Chambers. I don't know
I'm gonna
what
tell
the
you
fuck
something
y'all
here,
two
sir.
got going on, but I'm not his homeboy. Like I said, I've seen the guy multiple times in the locker room, had a talk with him, cool. But I don't fuck with y'all like that. So I don't know how
Okay,
I get dragged into
but
some shit that ain't got nothing to do with Mr. Jungle
I'm
Man.
gonna put you on. I'm gonna put you on game, bro. You don't know me.
Hurry up, Jungle Man.
You don't know
My
what I'm
time is
capable of.
limited.
But guess what? Come this week, bro. Come this week, you gonna see what I'm made of. If you
Oh
don't
yeah,
know,
I know what
if
that
you
is.
don't
That's them
if you
damn
don't
dog
know,
babies that you be
if
fucking
you
around
don't
with,
know,
bro. You up here
if
fucking
you
around with
don't know
dog
who
babies and putting that
Ambrose
shit
Youngblood,
in
if you
front of
don't
my
know who
locker.
Ambrose
And I'm
Youngblood, go ask
see
them.
this is what we gonna do. This what we gonna do, jungle man. You wanna send me dog baby gifts versus suspect? I'm gonna send you some guap of money to your locker. Let's see who gift is better than who. Cause I don't
Trust
play
me,
with
bro.
dog babies. I
You
got
don't want
real women, bro. I
you don't
got
want to go
Shay and I
you
got Heartless.
you
So
don't want
with
to
the
go
jungle
change. You
man,
don't
we
want to go
dealing with
change
a
for
big
change,
money
bro.
grip
You
here.
don't want
And
you don't want to go change for
if I
change.
want
You don't
to,
want to go there.
I
I don't
can
want to hurt
put
your
a
feelings.
grip.
I'm gonna hurt your
I'll put a
feelings.
grip on you.
I'm gonna hurt your
So,
feelings. You want to go change for
big,
change? I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
well, we'll see when we get in the ring. Cause I ain't
All right.
Chambers, and I ain't the rest of these guys in the locker room. This is big money grip here, and I'm not
Big
affiliated
money
with
gripping.
nobody.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not affiliated with nobody here.
Who?
I got my own crew here. I got my two ladies and me. Well, I got. Wait a minute. Let me see. I got four of them. Four. The other two not signed with IWA. So I'm letting you know right now who you talking to. I get it.
I'm talking
The
to a
person,
rookie. That's what
I
I'm
get it.
talking
The
to.
person that made
I'm talking
me
to a
and
man.
Sheamus.
I'm talking to a man who's trying to make a name for himself,
I
and
already
I'm
got
not that
a
person.
name for my damn self
I'm not
already.
that person,
I'm
bro. I'm
certified.
not that
Big Money
person.
Grip is
But I'm gonna show
certified.
you.
I'm
I'm gonna
certified,
show
bro.
you. I'm gonna show
Cause
you how broke you are. Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna show you how
certified, bro.
broke you
We'll see when I see you in the ring. Cause
are.
it's kind
Okay.
of funny how I get dragged into some shit that I ain't got nothing to do with.
Don't
See,
hurt yourself. Don't hurt. Hey, don't hurt yourself.
I truly think, respectfully, Mr. Jungle Man, you need to go back in that jungle and find yourself. You might need to swing from tree. You might got to swing from tree to
Really
tree.
sad
You might
energy.
got to swing from tree to tree. Splash yourself in the ocean water. I don't know. Go dive in with the great sharks. I don't care. But you dealing with a guy that got money.
Oh
Remember who
my
you talking
God.
to. I get it. I get it. I
Everybody
get it.
coming in
I
want
get
to
it.
be the money
Yeah,
man.
you got
Everybody
yeah,
want to
right. I am the
come
money
in,
man, and I'm the
say they
best
got this
money
money.
man, bro. I'm the best
Everybody
money man
want
of all
to,
time.
here,
You know what
you
I'm
can,
saying?
you
And I
can,
got the ladies with me. And I
guess
got the
what?
ladies with me.
You can go buy
So
all you
you,
can buy all
yeah,
the
I'm about.
things, all the
Oh yeah,
ladies,
matter of fact, you know
everything
what
you
I'm gonna
want.
buy? You
But
know what
guess
I'm gonna
what?
buy? I'm gonna buy
You
that
can't
fucking
buy
jungle you
yourself
live
no
in.
skill,
I'm gonna
bro.
buy that
You
damn.
can't buy
I'm gonna buy
skill.
that damn.
You
I'm gonna
can't
buy
buy
that damn
skill.
jungle you live in, bro. I'm gonna
You
buy that
can't buy
jungle you live
skill.
in, and I'm gonna kill every animal that live in that jungle. And you're gonna be by
Okay?
yourself looking stupid. Every last animal in that jungle is gonna get killed, and I'm gonna cut all the damn trees down, and I'm gonna build a whole fucking. Hold on, yo,
I'm
hold
like,
on.
you gonna burn some
The
trees? You
tree!
don't know how to come to you gonna burn the trees down? You made of money, right? You gonna bring them all that, what, $1 million shoes into the jungle?
I'm
Come on,
dead.
bro. You don't know what the fuck
Hold
you
on.
talking about?
Hold on, man. Oh shit.
You
Oh
I
my
can't
god.
survive in
Hold
you
up.
won't survive in the jungle for 5 minutes, let alone cut it down. The fuck you talking about?
Man, I don't give a fuck about none of them damn trees. I don't give a fuck about none of them animals. I don't give a fuck about the mountains. None of that shit that you used to. I will come in your damn jungle, buy that shit, and build nothing but a whole factory stores. I
You
will
know
have
what? I'm
strip
gonna start bringing my.
clubs. I will
You know
have
what?
a
I'm
whole
gonna start
town
bringing
in
my
your
jungle.
shit, bro.
I'm gonna
So
start bringing my jungle animals to the ring. How was that?
you gonna be the only homeless person in that fucking jungle. Cause there ain't gonna be no jungle no more. There's gonna be Big Money Grip City. That's exactly what it's gonna be. So I'm gonna build a city in your jungle. Don't build a
Who's
fucking
gonna
city in
build
your
a
Oh my
city in your
god!
jungle?
They gonna build. They gonna build. Oh my god! We don't need no more. Hey, we don't need no more huts. Okay, we
You
got
know
enough
what?
huts. We don't need no more
You know
Small
what? I'm gonna make
budget.
a Rushmore, and I'm gonna make a
huts.
Rushmore mountain
We don't need no
and
more
my
huts. Okay,
ladies.
we
That's
got
all
enough
you
huts.
gonna see. That's all. Matter of fact, when you come to this city, y'all gonna see a big Rushmore of me and my ladies right there on the mountain. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all gonna
Well,
see.
every
And
time
plus,
you
we're gonna make
talk,
sure the
you're
people.
always
I think
talking
We're
I
gonna make
about
saw
sure the
that in a
ladies.
people.
poster one
We're
time.
gonna
I have a
make sure the
question
people
for
be
you.
treated
Magazine.
nicely. Cause Wild Man, we're gonna put Wild Man in this specific cage. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure when they come and visit to not end up like this
Trophy.
guy. You feel what I'm saying? Not end up like this guy playing with a dog baby, rocking back and forth. No, we live in a different time now. No, we're not doing none
Oh,
of that, bro. So
oh.
he's gonna be in his own
I don't know
we're gonna
what
have
you
him
do
in
with
his
that cage. What you do with that cage is your business.
that's
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
saying that's gonna
I
be
don't
his
know what. I
business.
don't
That's
know.
gonna be
Yeah,
his business.
he's
That's
going.
gonna be
He's
Wild
going on.
Man business. So
He's
he's
going on
gonna
a
be,
tangent. He don't even know what the fuck he's
we're
saying
gonna
right
make
now.
sure we have it. We're gonna make sure we have it like a zoo for Wild Man, cause he's wild. So we gotta contain
Oh
him.
god.
We gonna have to contain him, put him in a cage. So he gonna have a tree stump. He gonna have a little rock there and a little puddle, and that's it. So when the people come, they're like, oh, look at this Wild Man. Yeah, this the last Wild Man that lived in the jungle
So,
before I came
so
over and
you
took
think,
over this shit.
you're gonna be able to
So
put me on display? Is what you're trying to say?
yeah, yes.
Okay.
See, I'm trying to be. See, I was mind my business. You come in here talking about something. You gonna take care of this big money
I'm
grip
gonna take.
dude?
I take care of
No, I'm gonna
everybody.
take care. No, this is how I'm gonna take care of you. You keep fucking around with me, okay? So,
Who are
do you
you?
want that? Do you want that to happen, Jungle Man? Because this is money over here. Money over
Okay.
here.
Guess what? I'm about to make you broke, bro.
No, you can't make me broke.
But
You can't make me broke. You
because you know,
can't. How the broke motherfucker gonna make me broke when I got all the money? Where though I could put a price over your head and I can have the whole world after you. We can do that right now. I can do that right now. I can have the whole locker room jump your ass for the amount of price of money I have. And I can triple double it And I would give
Money versus
multiple,
the
and I would give
jungle.
multiple to the boss. And he could do whatever the fuck he want to do with the money. Play with me, Jungle Man. Play with me. I got power like that, Jungle Man. You got power with that dog, baby? I got power with this money. Let's go. That's it. That's it. You sure you want this? You want this beef? You sure? Cause I mind my business.
I think he,
Anyway,
I think he, I
anyway.
think
See,
he left.
that's what I'm saying. I got somebody took him out already. See, y'all ain't know that. As I'm fussing with this goofball, meanwhile, my hitters went to go take him out. So, bye bye, everybody. Big Money Grip here, and I'm out of here, man. Don't get me confused with Chambers or any other creation that my creator made me. Don't get me mixed up with none of them guys. Please don't do that. Don't get me mixed up with none of the guys in the back of the locker room, IWA. I'm certified. I'm in certain other families. I'm doing my damn thing. I'm taking care of my ladies. We got big ass mansion. We living good. We living fantastic. I'm really serious thinking about buying that jungle that Wild Man live in and make it a whole city. That's
Are
what I'm
you
thinking about
putting a
doing.
bounty on his head?
Oh yeah, that's what just happened just moments ago. That's why he's not on
Well,
the live right now.
ladies and gentlemen, you heard it himself. Him put the bounty on Wild Man. Not me. Him.
Please don't fuck around. Please don't fuck around with me, man. Hey, it is what it is. I was minding
Wait,
my business.
hold on.
But
Please
they
don't
couldn't
fuck
go.
around with me, man.
I'm just saying.
Hmm.
I'm just saying. Don't mess around
So,
with me.
hold on. To be clear,
Yes.
you send people to do your dirty work.
Yeah, yeah, they need the
So
money.
you
And
so you can't do it yourself.
oh, I can do it myself. I can. But I want to
But
give
you
other
just
people
said that you
opportunities.
were paying people because they need money. It really
Yeah. I
sounds
want
like you
them
want people
yeah,
to
I
beat
want to
them
give
up
the people
for you.
yeah, I want them to get opportunities, you know what I'm saying, that the experience whooping somebody ass for a certain amount of price that they because normally ass whoopers are free. You can walk down the street and the dude will just whoop your ass for free. For nothing. And you're like, what the hell? What'd I do to you? So I'm doing this the appropriate way. So, like I said, man, don't get me mixed up with some dude named Chambers. I respect the dude, but don't get me mixed up with him. He used to be part of that fashion, that jungle fashion. I don't know, but through the grapevine, I heard through the grapevine. I don't like to do the he say she say. I just felt like people were saying that Wild Jungle Man was jealous of Chambers. I'm gonna just leave it as that. And I'm off of here. I go back, count my money, and go phone around with my ladies, man. I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye
Ah,
BMG.
I'll do. Ah,
Hello,
yeah.
Mighty.
That's all. Yeah.
Hello.
No. I hear you too.
Chaos.
I hear you. Not bad. Grab that one. My bad. I'm multitasking.
You are all good, sir. I hope you're doing well. This has been chaotic.
Oh yeah. It is somebody I do want to call on here if he has time. Would be Corey, and yeah, just Corey for right now. Because remember we said we was gonna try to do this type of show where we kind of call people on here to be on this. They can.
Yeah, if Corey wants to join in, he can. That's completely up to him. He's been in here the most of the time, so he could join in if he wants to. Did he say jealous? Get the fuck out of here. Never in your broke dreams. Oh, saucy.
Yeah, very.
So I'm adding Mr. Davis. If he would like to join in, he can.
Oh, okay.
I did add him. So if he doesn't want to, he might be busy or doing other things.
Okay. Oh, good.
But we'll see. Giving it a few. But oh yeah, he's coming on in. I added you. It says it's adding right in front of me. But if I need to do it again, it's probably Messenger being on crack.
Yeah, you know.
I will be buying your island in 5 minutes, and you will have to pack up your stuff and leave. Unless you want me to get you packed up and force you to leave, the choice is yours. Please make the right choice. This is Big Money Grip.
Not big money grip making threats.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, CJ.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. So, with that announcement about Leo Blade pay-per-view, I actually had a idea for you as well. If you're interested.
I'm always interested to hear what's best for business.
So, it's not copying off a storyline that would have been something, but it was a storyline that I heard about that was supposed to be happening that got dropped due to a dispute. I was wondering, were you willing to pick that up in IWA if you know what storyline I'm talking about?
Not really.
The one with you and Leo Blake that y'all got
Oh yeah.
started, but then it got suddenly dropped.
Um.
I was really
Okay.
I was
Um.
really intrigued by what that could have
So
been if it went through.
let me tell you what's going on, because me and Leo already have a feud going on in Dragon Pro. Um. That can lead over there, because he said something earlier in the day, and
Okay.
got me thinking about it. Maybe spice things up a little bit if he's not too much of a, he's a good dude. I like my boy. Let's see where it goes. He's challenging me at Wrestle Kingdom for the South American Championship. He's also your United States champion. What about title for title? Title for title at Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh, he would have to accept for that. I'm not even going to accept for him on that. He would have to accept.
You hear that, Leo?
If he's interested, because
I'll let him make the call on that.
Wrestle Kingdom is going to be either the first or second weekend in May, depending on my schedule. But absolutely, I think that would,
Yes.
because I already have a few matches already booked, and it's already Frost versus Leo for the South American in a last man standing. So I think that would make the show. That would make us match of the night. Either way, we're gonna be match of the night.
Oh yeah, if he's down with that, we could definitely make that happen. I have no issue with that.
Cool. Well, I'll let him decide on that as time goes on. I was messing around with him. I'll be more than happy to do any. I'll be more than happy to take part of his pay-per-view, because I have a pay-per-view of my own called the Cold Wars, and I run that during like November, December, around there, and it's mostly like our version of the Survivor Series kind of
Yeah.
deal. So,
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh, you talking
mean,
like the Deadly series that we was you here when we did that Deadly series?
mm, I don't remember. No, so mine is like the Survivor Series that WWE does. Um, 4-man teams, stuff like that.
Basically,
Oh,
back
Uh,
okay.
in the day, all night long Survivor Series. Let's go.
Absolutely, and our main event has always been, which I mean, it's the War Games, but I call it Ultimate Lockdown,
I
and
love
that's
that.
our, I have a pay-per-view called Ultimate Lockdown. Every match inside the cage, Hell in a Cell, and the Elimination Chamber, and War Games. Um,
Oh,
it's
man.
a pretty interesting one. Absolutely.
Welcome,
Oh,
Philip
yeah.
Doe. I believe he is an E-Feder Plus pro wrestler.
Let me tell you
Okay.
something about my boy right here. He just won his first title.
Oh man,
He just,
congratulations.
he just won his first title. That's what I'm talking about.
Congratulations, Philip Doe. It'd be an honor to have him on here sometime. Be a true honor.
So let me tell you a little something about my little brother right here. When I decided to join other leagues and I rebuilt the Venom Club, it was just me and Kyber in the beginning. We went to this promotion, and then we added Jay Brown and we added Mr. Philip.
Hmm.
Man, he's been with us since I started the new, and he can vouch for us, bro. Like, people had said they wanted me to bring back the old Venom Club. They don't want us to do that. They really don't want us to do that. We did some evil shit in these other leagues that, like, nah, you have no idea. We kidnapped kids. We burned down houses. We
Oh,
uh
man.
we beat up the GM and their wives in their office. Nobody could stop us. We were doing crazy shit.
Wow.
At the same time, the other promotion came over to Japan and burned down our dojo. They beat up our some of our guys. So it was wild. It was wild, and it all came down to a pay per view that we were having called Hostile Takeover, and
Oh,
Well,
okay.
that's
That's a nice name.
yeah. Yes, hostile takeover. I mean, at the time, even Jag was running the same promotion, but he was my tag team champion. So it was a
Hey,
conflict of interest right there. It's everything that could have been a factor. We actually put it into the show and into the story and made it great. And I see, I can see now, like you were saying earlier, I like the direction you're going. I always said don't change anything because everybody does everything different, and
exactly.
it's either will make or break them, and it's making you right now, bro. Like, for real, you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Leo was down for that match. I had, like I say, he he's earned the right to kind of call a shot on that championship because of the way he's defending it. So
All I can say,
I wouldn't
all
dare
I
stand
can
his way with that.
All I can say when it comes to Leo Blade and Frost is going to be story time. That's going to be the name of our entire feud. It's going to be called story time because nobody remembers the shit that happened in DTKA with me, him, Gamer Girl Angie, Tori Lynn was Blade Inc., the original Blade Inc., and we dominated. We did some crazy shit. We dominated. Leo actually, and I'm gonna keep it real with him too. He actually showed me how to be. I was already a heel, but he showed me how to be a bigger heel, and then I learned to be selfish, and be more about what's best for me. And I can see a lot of that rubbed off on him because when I left, Leo took that ball and made it a whole thing. And I kept an eye on it. And yeah, he was doing some great shit. So when he came over to Dragon Pro, as they would say in WWE, there's a story that needs to be finished, and we can finish that story.
Yeah, and I would love to have IWA part of that history too. Because like I say, you can't fake war. You either got it, you don't. You can't. That's
Absolutely.
something you can't fake that. And like I said last stream, certain people get mad at the aura, but if the aura is doing spirit, you can't take it away from nobody. You can't water it down. You can't try to give it to somebody else. And that's something that had been tried to be done. Tried to give the aura to another person. It just didn't work.
Mhm.
It don't work like that. You can't make somebody be over. It's not over. It don't work like that. I
Yes,
don't know if it works,
absolutely.
if it's ever worked like that before, but I've never seen where you literally take the aura off somebody else and try to give it to another person, and it works. I've never seen
I've
it.
seen people try to do that. I've seen other places try to do that, and it just didn't work at all. Like, uh, the good storylines always have to deal with the people that are originally in it, and
Yeah.
You know, it's hard, and like some places, it's like because so just like you were saying about moving that storyline that we were doing earlier, because I already talked about that a while back. How I came
Yeah.
back to DTKA. It was supposed to be the Venom Club versus Blade Inc. at that
Lady.
time, and it was just a lot of factors that happened that it just didn't work out. But now we're in a different promotion, and we can actually do something like that. The only question is, I have a Venom Club, but I don't see a Blade Inc. All I see is Leo by his lonely, lonesome self. He doesn't want to take all of
Oh
us
man,
now. So
if you only
I,
knew what I knew, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna
absolutely.
leave it at
That's
that,
fine
man.
with me. That's fine with
It's
me. But just like I always say, I play chess. I play chess, not checkers. And he's a great chess man himself. So let the games begin, because I have a few new people coming into the Venom Club that's going to shock everyone.
oh man. I'm gonna
Everyone.
say
It
Leo
continues to
is
grow.
Leo is the
Huh?
standard here. You
Leo
good,
may
bro?
be the standard. Leo may be the standard. That's only because I haven't gotten a shot yet.
And I'm gonna get used to hearing that name, the standard, for different reasons. I'm not gonna tell you why, but get used to hearing that name because that's gonna be something real big here.
All I can say is just like I said in the other interview. When I left, Leo became a megalodon in a small pond. Like he had brought his game up top tier, and I respect that. Uh, he's always done a great job. However, I went out into the ocean with megalodons and became a monster. And over time, because the name Destroyer, King of the Monsters, I didn't just pick those names because they were cool. I picked those names because I have put so many people in my graveyard. It's not even funny. You win some, you lose some, but I won majority of them. And I only I always knew it was a matter of time before Wild Man, Leo Blade, people like that from my past in DTKA was gonna come over and we would cross paths.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm telling you, man. I'm so glad that the the world of what we're doing is open now, wide open, to where
absolutely.
anything is possible now. Anything is possible.
Oh,
And it's
absolutely.
like you don't know what you're getting. You don't know how you're gonna get it because everything is wide open. And that's why I make IWA like a free for all. Pretty much nobody is uh, held down to just this brand. If you want to take your championship and your talents to another brand to show them what you do, I have no issue with that. I literally have no issue with that because all that does is shine light on the company that I'm in, or the company that I'm keeping and the challenge not keeping. The fact that they can go to another brand and show their talents and then win the matches. And like you say, you win some, you lose some. I'm not one of the people where I want my talent to be the only talent that's winning. Because
Oh, and I
let's really
agree.
think about
Like,
that. Yeah.
I agree, and I feel the same way. If you need matches for your show, I'll be more than happy to put up those Dragon Pro titles on your show.
Oh
So,
yeah, you already talked about that because I believe you have the I forget the championship that you already have over there. I just have been forgetting to put it on you, but you do have a championship that's already there.
yeah,
I
I'm
forget.
the South American champion.
Well, I don't have that one. I have that other one you gave me.
Oh, it's on. All my titles are on the CC.
Oh,
I
okay.
make Yep. I always post all my titles up because you never know. Because everybody always says that, and it's true. You download the titles, you can, and I do that too because I let Ali do it up until he lost it. And if the U.S. title is on the CC, I'll grab that and stick that on Mr. Blade. But yeah,
Oh,
if
that's
any
the
if
old
any
version of it. If he don't mind carrying that old version, I don't mind uploading the new one because he has a newer version.
whatever works. I mean, whatever works. If you want to put it up, I'll make sure to put it on him, and he can walk out with it. I want everybody, like even on my shows, I want everybody to showcase their shit. because you never know. Somebody could be watching and they know who you are. Like they seen Leo on your show, but they've never seen Dragon Pro. They turn on Dragon Pro and they see Leo walking out with the United States title. Like, yeah, so so they're familiar with certain people, and it keeps them coming back because it's like,
Yep.
okay, you know, anything over there, with Frost and Kyler, they walked out with titles. Your guys are like, hey man, how can I get a shot? Like, where can I do this at? Bring your ass to Japan and show me what you got.
Yeah. That's why when I go to them shows, I literally do. I brag about the brands that I'm in, and I talk about you guys to these wrestlers. Like a lot of people, well, some people do know this. Zilla Batu, man, this guy's real close. Like this dude met my wife, and he autographed a picture to my wife. Like me and him had conversations. I done showed him claws that Wild Man has made for him. He's blown away by those. And Zilla Batu is like one of the main guys that I do support, and I'm gonna see him in July actually. July 11th, he's gonna be down here for Hog Wrestling.
That's
So he's
awesome.
one of the main wrestlers. I talked to him. I talked to Chris Bay. I'm cool with Chris Bay. I met him at an event. He was real cool. Like I literally try to make sure that these guys do know about what I'm doing, and I tell them about what we're doing, so that way they are familiar with the talent.
Nice.
Yeah, I do that when I go to these wrestling shows and I meet these wrestlers. I do, like, hey, I got this company that I'm doing and blah blah blah, and this is what we do and blah blah blah. So that way they can tune in and see if they like it. And
Exactly.
I even got permission from the wrestling company that I go to called TSW, Texas
Texas
Style
style
Wrestling.
wrestling.
Shout out to Randy Klein, who's the owner. He's a real good guy. That guy's always looked out for me and my wife and my friends whenever we went there. That's a company I want to watch out for. Theo Long is a part of that as well too. I met him and talked to him, and he was telling me some stories about how he came up with a lot of his product and his content as well. So I try to stay as connected as possible to the wrestling company as I can, so that way I can speak about the people I know. So that way, even though I know this ain't as big as it can be, just the fact that these wrestling companies do know that there's people out there who are making calls, that's intriguing. Just to know that you're a wrestler, but then somebody's using your claws and make game, it's intriguing.
Oh,
It is.
Make you want to see what it's
absolutely.
about. And that's what I do when I go out to these wrestling shows. I try to promote as much as possible. I try to wear the logos. Like when I go to that Hog Wrestling show, I was supposed to go to SmackDown, but I don't know what they doing with these prices. But they want you to pay $500 for those. And I'm not doing that. So
And prices do
that's
be
fine.
spending.
They tripping with these new prices. The product ain't even all that good. They're charging all this money, but when I go to that Hog Wrestling and I do meet Zilla, I'm gonna have a shirt that's gonna have Dragon Pro. It's gonna have IWA, ALWE. I'm gonna even have some of Larry logos. I'm just trying to make sure I got everybody logos on me when I go to these shows and take these pictures with these wrestlers. So that way, when they post it on their stories, people can be looking and be like, "What's that? Like, what's that dragon about? What's this about? What's that about?" And just get them asking questions, and then just start tagging people. Because like me and CJ said before, you don't know what people like until you put it out there. And what he does is
Exactly.
different from what I do. You don't know what people like. Like I say, you can guess what people like, but you don't know what people like unless you put it out there.
Exactly.
So that's what
Yes, sir.
I think we got a lot of good stuff going on. And it's not just me, it don't start with me or end with me. It's like we all doing something different. And that's what I love about what we do. And, like I said, I'm always be grateful that I got the heavy hitters I do got. And I wouldn't change my roster for nothing. Like I got some real heavy hitters on my roster. And like I said, none of this would really be possible without like the help. And it really started with and I was giving his flowers and I was giving the flowers. It really all started with D more making those connections the way he made those connections too. I don't think he get a lot of credit for a lot of stuff that he does too for the community as far as looking out for people wise when people doing stuff they ain't supposed to be doing. There'll be a lot of stuff be going on and a lot of people not like privy to. And he'll bring it up, he'll make it known that hey, this not right, that's not cool. It'll
Yeah,
be taken care
I
of.
yep. I agree because because I know with Mr. B more, me and him have countless conversations about stuff, and he'll bring it to my attention, and I tell him exactly how I feel about it. Just like for instance, the issue that was going on in that other chat that we have that
Oh yeah,
people
yeah,
were
yeah.
talking
Yep.
about. Yeah. And I told them that's a lot, and I'm a firm believer on that. If people don't like what we doing, then you know what I'm saying, we respectfully fuck them. If they always got something smart to say, then they don't need to be in our shows. And like, I'm to the point now where like, if you come into my show and you start slandering or saying anything negative, I'm going to ban you and you are out of here. And that's just how I'm going to do it because we don't have time for that. You know, small things to a giant. We trying to be big in here. We trying to have fun. We trying to make things, you know, enjoyable for everyone. And that kind of negativity needs to be around
Nah, that's some
at
real
all.
stuff. He collect the money on it.
Very much agreed with that, and I understand.
Collect the money. No, the cooler was locked, so they couldn't even get nothing.
But I mean, yeah, we got some things going on. I feel like everybody's been doing great. You know, I just wanted to jump on and, you know, say a little something.
No,
Uh,
I appreciate that.
It's always
oh,
Yeah,
good to have
absolutely.
you on here, man. You know you always have a spot here. You know that. This is IWA exclusive to everybody, all whatever so freaking
Well, that just like you said about that other interview about with me and Mr. Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do
yeah.
that.
Oh
And
yeah, most
uh,
definitely. Whenever you guys are ready, like we should get like a if you guys want to make a group chat, we could talk about it.
oh,
That too, and
absolutely.
then I would like to do, if we could too, do like a contract, some of that type of situation as well,
Oh,
Okay.
where,
absolutely.
where that where that's actually agreed upon that that's the deal.
Okay. I
Mm-mm. That honestly, I feel like so Wrestle Kingdom is gonna be a night one and night two thing, and I
Okay.
feel like, if we did that, if it's gonna come down to Frost versus Leo, last man standing for the South American and the United States, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for somebody to follow that match. It's
Yeah, that's what
gonna
I
be
told him.
hard.
I literally told him that last week. I said I'm putting y'all on first because can't nobody follow that. And
Mm-mm.
I was proven wrong in some cases because there was some matches that followed it, but it was close. It was real close because it was hard because he put in that work and like I say, a lot of the negativity that he was getting in that other company, it could have been justified, but then it could have been hate too at the same time because he's in a whole nother company doing exactly what he was doing over there. So can you really say that the results are being played with if he's doing exactly what he was doing over there over here?
Yeah.
So that kind of makes no sense. Then. He's doing exactly the same thing. Nothing's different. Athena's over here doing exactly the same thing. Nothing different. So
Uh,
this I
So,
can't believe that type of stuff.
like I said before, Athena came from the dojo in Japan. She has always been a top superstar. She has done everything that she's doing now. She did when she was in her rookie days over here in Dragon Pro. When she, you know,
Hello?
Yep.
Okay, I thought I was tripping at the phone hanging out.
Did he like cut out?
Restaurant? I think it's in there somewhere. I think try there and go that way. The second door here. That one. I think it's somewhere in there. Yeah, it sounded like he cut out.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, he just left.
Tell him that Leo not in the chat. He didn't have to run.
Very strange.
Yeah, tell him he didn't have to run. Leo's not in the actual chat. You don't need to go. Yeah. Let me
I
ask him
think
to
it's
do that.
Messenger being crappy again.
Okay.
Well, you can always come back, sir, if you want to.
Okay. Oh, the PIO got one right up front of you. Yeah, all these things that we've been talking about, I think this, like I said, this is going to be a very interesting and telling season coming up.
Most indeed. Most indeed. Do you need a contract written up?
Yes. Say it again,
Right.
man.
Do
Yes, ma'am.
you? How are we going to make a
White
contract written up?
chocolate, and then this is the protein muscle milk.
Okay, I have to put my credit card in there.
Oh, so you would have to do it twice. The way
I have to do it twice?
it ain't gonna charge you twice. It's not gonna take the first time. Then you do it the second time, it'll take. It does that with everybody.
Oh,
So if you ever go and swipe it one time and it doesn't go through, just try it again. It won't charge you twice.
all right. And then it stays on there so I can
Yes, ma'am. It does.
go in and
Yes, ma'am.
I don't have to use my card again, right?
You shouldn't have to. It just if it don't take the first time, you would have to try it again, but it won't charge you because it'll say insufficient funds. But it's only saying that because it didn't take properly. So if you was to do it again, it would take the second time. No problem. I'm sorry about that. Right?
You
Hello.
were,
Yeah, I'm helping a customer out.
you were all good.
But yeah, if you want to get a contract drawn up, like I said, I don't know if people know this, but you are the GM, so that's perfect for you. Kind of get that drawn up.
Yeah, I'm always down for
Yeah.
that. Freaking, I am willing to get that down. And of course, I have 15 questions. In total, I have 5 for Frost, I have 5 for Leo, and then I have 5 for both of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have 5 questions for each individual thing, like 5 for both, 5 for each of them, and then I'll have the contract.
Yes.
My bad,
Oh,
technical difficulties.
You are all
you
good,
good?
man. Messenger's always a pain. Swear to God.
Yeah, it's my
Yeah,
phone in
something.
the area I'm in.
Yeah, the host said something about you running about Leo and you running away. Once you said something about Title, you start trying to run away. You ain't hear that from me. Yeah.
Hey,
uh,
man, all I
uh,
was asking him was a simple question. He seemed kind of worried a few times, but I was asking him, like, I was asking him, how would you feel if you were to defend your title outside of IWA? And then he said, I would have to talk to the boss about that, but, like, look at the momentum I have going on here. We can't stop that.
oh,
That's what he was saying.
absolutely not. Oh, absolutely
Oh, that's
not.
what Leo said?
That's what Leo said.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up, man.
But anything can happen between now and Wrestle Kingdom.
Exactly.
That's
You know,
you.
you never
It's a
Right
know.
big
number the
guarantee.
world.
Anything can happen.
And you
We've
know
seen
what?
that
And I
happen.
just only said that. And I just only said that just to spice up the storyline. I'm looking past Leo because I do get a shot
Oh,
at the world title, and I'm taking that world title. I don't care who the champion is. I don't care what the champion has done. I get that
oh, that
shot.
match already been made too.
Huh?
That match already been made. I said that match already been made. You get your title shot June 7th
Oh.
at Redemption.
Oh. Oh.
You
Okay.
face
Yeah.
Big Bad
Well.
Baby Daddy.
Oh God.
Spinning the block, huh?
Ah. Full circle on this fool too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why I'm kind of glad everything worked out the way it did because that's kind of for a purpose too.
BDBD!
Yeah, me and him go way back too. Like, you know, Keisha was a DPW original,
You know, so,
and you know,
all right.
she ran over here for a hot minute too, and who else he had? He had Bulk Logan over here for a while. He had Sideways 8 over here for a while, and Big Bad Baby Daddy was like came in like the middle to the end of 24. But even though he came in there and he was doing his thing, yeah, we touched on it a few times. I got every person that I have a match with in IWA, I may have history with due to being in DTKA.
A lot of DTKA contingency went over to IWA.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's kind of crazy how that happened.
Yeah,
I'm
like
kind of glad it did happen like that.
everybody I have interviewed from Mighty alone, from what he's given me, they have all said the same thing most of the time. I'm from DTKA.
And like that was not a horrible company. That was probably
Yeah.
one of the better ones I've been to. And you will never hear me talking like
Oh no,
any type
I
of
don't have no
crap
problem.
about
I
their
was just saying.
promotion. That's one of the better ones I've been to, and that was my first one. But to kind of take the reins of where it left off and just kind of continuing in my own lane and kind of letting the guys kind of incorporate what they like, I think it works better in a sense only because you can go to other brands and still be your own brand. Like it ain't, well,
Yeah.
I gotta make sure that I'm not saying or doing this. If Leo wants to go to another brand and defend his championship, that is his championship. He is more than welcome to go and defend his championship in another brand. If that's what he wants to do, just to prove what he's been saying all along. Who am I to tell him, no, you can't do it? If that's the type of champion he is, the type of guy he is.
That is true.
Like I said, I give him a lot of power here. And from what I know, only one person two people took advantage of that. I'm not gonna name them. Two people took advantage of the power, but other than that, I try to keep it to where it's cool. One of them is no longer here. He took himself out the group because he seen what he was doing. And another one is still here, but I'm not gonna make it a big deal because like at the end of the day, he know who he is too. But I try to be fair as I can be.
And that's all you can do.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be able to make everybody happy. Like I learned
Right.
that
No.
doing this. Everybody's going to have an opinion. They're going to have something they don't like what you're doing, and everybody's going to come knocking on the door saying, "Hey, I think you should do this, this, and this, and give me this, this, and this." Nah, if you don't earn it, you're not getting it. Like
Yeah. And
I used to
yeah, I
try
got
to,
to learn how to stop saying no.
yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What you saying?
Oh, I was saying that, and like in the beginning, I used to try to make everybody happy. I used to try to make sure everybody didn't have a problem, and then trying to make everybody happy. And in the long run, I kept pissing everybody off. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do things what's best for business, and whether they like it or not, it's gonna be what's best for business, what's best for Dragon Pro, what's best for their career, what's best for the championships. You know, not everybody's gonna take what you say.
Funk it out again. But I
Damn
know what he was
messenger.
about to say. Yeah, not everybody gonna take what you say uh, with the kindness of pretty much the heart. They gonna take it the wrong way sometimes. Basically, what he getting at, and that had happened. Had a guy here. Most of the people know who I'm talking about, and it's not me sitting on him. But I had a guy in here who, out the blue, randomly, all of a sudden now he used to do eFads for 15 years. And I know everything that you need to know about eFads. I've been doing this for 15 years. I got all the background and this and that. And then when he was asked to prove it, he couldn't prove it. Then he got upset because I asked him to prove it. He got mad and left the group. But before he left the group, he was stealing all my ideas, taking them to his chat.
Oh.
And when I called him out on it, we had to sit down and talk. I thought everything was cool. Next thing you know, he unfriended everybody and left the group. So, like I said, the truth hurts. And like I said last time in your chat, if I'm lying, somebody jump on the live and tell me I'm lying. Because I'm not. I'm just telling y'all like stuff that I went through. I can't speak for these other promotions and what they do. I can speak about what I'm doing and how I handle stuff. But you literally got people out there who will tell you that they've been doing this for so many years, but cannot cut a promo, can't take role playing the way it needs to be taken. They'll take it to heart and get all butthurt about it. But you've been doing this for 15 years, but you can't take nobody saying this to you without bringing up something personal.
Yep.
And that's what happens with a lot of this, and I think that's why a lot of the eFed stuff kind of gets the name it gets too. Sometimes it gets a bad name because people don't know how to role play, and they would really get personal. And I've had that happen to me before, where a guy, me and him was role playing, and he got offended by something I said, so he thought it was pretty cool to bring up my dead mother and how he was going to do this and do that with my mom. And then, because I got upset about it, somebody told me that I don't know how to do e-pad stuff. So I'm like, what does my dead mom have to do with us doing this? We are playing characters. Why is my mom being brought up? Well, he's just role playing. So okay, cool. I can tell him I'm gonna do this and that and that. I'm just role playing. Well, no, exactly. So we got to keep in. Chambers will tell you this too. Like some people will use the role playing as a way to segue into real life, and that's why you notice there be a lot of tit for tat going on sometimes too, because they will segue the role playing into real life.
Uh-huh.
And the lines are so blurry, sometimes you don't even understand it. And you have seen it for yourself, where the lines will get blurred. Oh, I'm just role playing. You're not role playing. You're really serious, but you're saying you're role playing because you're really pissed off about what just happened.
Yeah.
But because you don't know how to say that you're role playing, I'm just role playing. No, you're mad. Usually you can tell when you burn somebody when they stop talking. When you throw them on and they just automatically disappear, that's when you can tell you done burned them. But then you get people they get personal, and like I said, that ruins a lot of the fun. But like what we doing in like the stage that you set, and like I said, it took everybody to kind of come to this stage of the e-fest that we at now, to where it's like an all world type situation, an all brand type situation, where you got multiple brands talking, and ain't nobody sitting on the other brand. We all just talking business and what's best for it and how we can help each other rather than just shoot their brand down everybody's throat and just talk about their brand only. As if their brand is the only brand that's doing what thousands of people are doing. You just have a different logo, but we all doing the same thing. You have a person coming out of curtain to music in the ring wrestling. Everybody's doing it.
Indeed.
So it's just, you got to kind of keep in mind what the goal is and what you're trying to do. So that way we can all work together. Like I said before, it's a team effort. It's not just me, or it's not just you, or it's taking everybody to get this where it's gotten. And I don't think like one person can just say that they doing it and they changing the game. We all changing the game. It took, if you really think about it, it took everybody being in all those different leagues to end up where they are now, to have that experience. We did that. This happened. So we can't be doing that because that's what's going to happen. And I know that from experience. So, okay, let's not do that no more. Well, if we do it, we know who not to use or who to use because that person's going to get erratic. So we can't use that person. Let's try with this person. And that's when you start introducing new people and integrating newer people to kind of help other people. Like I say this all the time about my character, the Mighty. I basically use Mighty to kind of help push people this season to kind of, because it's not about me. Now, if I'm in other leagues, then okay, I can be who Mighty is, but while I'm in IWA, I can't be that Mighty because I'm booking the show. With me knowing that, I know I can't do that. I know I can't cross that line. I can't be in the chat. People know I'm the GM, but I'm in the chat, like going at somebody hard. And then if they say something pissing me off, I could just lower their stats and then just start the show. Nobody would ever know I did that, but I have the power to do that, so I got to watch how I promo. That's why, if you notice, I'm in a tag team with BJ, and I kind of let BJ do all the talking. I'll say certain things, but I let BJ do all the talking. Because it wouldn't look right if I'm sitting up there talking noise to somebody and they know for a fact that I'm booking the show.
Yeah.
So just all about being careful about what you're doing and being intentional about it. Like, if you're intentional about what you're doing, then you shouldn't have no problems. But if you're intentionally trying to hurt people in the process, then that's gonna get seen like by everybody. Because whether you believe it or not, a lot of people are watching your stuff. You just don't know it. Because when they get mad, that's when the little comments come up about a show that they claim they don't watch. So, yeah. But yeah, this has been real good, man. Like really, really good. I didn't think it was gonna turn into what it turned into today, but it kind of cool want to get Shockwave on here, but we could probably do that another time. 'Cause I know we've been on here a while.
Yeah, freaking, we are at the 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 53 seconds.
Yeah.
And I know that the boys have been trying to rejoin, but I don't know why Messenger's being a painist, but it keeps on saying connection failed for both, so I don't think they're going to be able to join us back in tonight.
Who's trying to rejoin?
Beemore and Corey. Oh,
I beat my
now
ain't gonna
Mitchell
work,
wants to
bro.
come in too. Maybe it
Who?
will actually work with.
All right, let's see if he come in.
Well, we're gonna have to make another live because this one's not letting me invite any more people, so we're just gonna have to do another one.
Okay, start off with him, and then once you and him kind of talk about what y'all talk about, because I know it was something he wants to address, and I think it didn't get fully addressed because there was multiple people on there, but I know it was something he did want to talk about. So I'll let you and him talk first, and then I'll join a little bit later, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's cool. That will be the last
You sure?
live of the night.
Cool.
All right. See you in the next